Hi Evan. So one thing I forgot in that last video, this shouldn't take too long to add in here. You want to look for kind of a cluster, a Fibonacci zone, and so I did some extensions in the last video, but I forgot to throw some retracements in there. Okay, so that being said, okay, so let's just work off of wave 3 here for this wave 4. So, okay, swing low to swing high, projected down, and we have our relationships of 618 and 1, and the common relationship I like to look for, and we got closer to the 1 there. Now that's nice, but you also want to do, so once you have a 1, 2, and a 3 in place, you're looking for 4 to do a certain Fibonacci retracement of wave 3, okay, and the most common wave 4 retracements are 0.382 and 0.5. So 38.2% and a 50% retracement would be the two most common retracements for a wave 4 off of a wave 3. So as you can see, we exceeded the 382, but I also want to mention how this lines up so nicely. So see how this 38.2% retrace lines up exactly with the 618 extension that we did on the extension there. And also the 50% retracement pretty much to the tick caught the bottom of this wave 4 pullback and didn't quite get to the 1.0 extension, but you can see you get a nice zone there to look for a reaction, right? And this 50 was pretty much bang on. So 50% was 1568, and it actually bottomed at let's see here, 1565. So within 3 cents off the 50 there. So that's really nice. So that's a good example of looking for kind of that cluster of fib relationships, both extensions and retracements. Extensions of the corrective pattern, and then retracements of the trending pattern, right? Okay, so I'll delete those. And another example, just on a bigger time frame, but along the same lines. So we have the overall wave 1 up here, 5 up for 1. We have ABC down for 2, but so we do the retracements of the overall 1 up, and some common retracements would be 50, 618, and 786 if you're looking for a wave 2. And I mean, I don't need to mention how perfectly this reacted off the 618. And then you also want to do your extensions of the corrective pattern. So swing low to swing high, projected down, and then you got your 618 and your equality relationship. And you just want to look for that confluence. So I thought it was interesting. We didn't get down to the 786, but the equal distance traveled between A and C off of B would have gotten you right down to around the same level as the 786 retracement of this overall move up. So I think that's pretty cool. And in this case, since we were closer to the 618 extension of this project off of there down to here, that happened to be in between the 50% and the 61.8% actual retracement of the overall move up. So you get a nice cluster here. Whenever you have a cluster, and of course, we're not even looking at RSI and things. Say you get a nice cluster, the pattern looks mature, you get nice and oversold. That's usually a nice technical confluence to look for a reaction and the start of a new move. So that's probably all I really want to say about that. And yeah, basically whenever you can line up the extensions of a corrective pattern with the retracements of the previous trending pattern, and they kind of line up nicely like that, that often presents a good trade setup. All right, I think I'll end it there.